versus AudioSlave.
Oh man, Deez versus Mr. Terry himself.
Yeah. Or,
I guess I shouldn't say people's name. Looks like
the salt is flowing on stage right now. They're digging deep down in those salt mines.
Oh man, they're saying something and it's making Deez a little nervous. It looks like. Hopefully,
we'll see how these games
maybe
go.
it's because he's sitting on the player one side.
Oh, he is sitting on the cursed side.
I say they should rock paper scissors right now and decide who.
There's a 9-win streak on the player two side right now.
Oh, you know what? I want to see Terry take this.
I would love to see Terry take this.
He's on the right. He's already playing the matchup well. I guess
he's been playing this matchup
very well. In that he's sitting on the right side.
Exactly. And I mean, I saw these guys practicing earlier this afternoon. It seems like similar to your role in Prince Rupert. Dave has taken on sort of that teaching role of the game.
Oh, good. Yeah. No.
And it looks like AudioSlave Terry here is a student of
Dave.
Of Dave's.
Oh,
of
okay. Yeah. No. Deez, man. That guy's a
Deez man.
Deez nuts. I believe he got that name.
Gotta
off
keep
of
this PG-13.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
keep
okay.
it ESPN safe.
Disney XD. Oh, man, we in there. We eat sports as they say.
Sports.
All right, so we have.
Ooh, is it going to be Halloween Ryu? Is it going to be Hot Ryu? Oh, it's Hot Ryu.
I don't know.
Look at
getting
those
a little
abs,
too steamy here, and
exactly. I think I might be getting a case of the vapors.
That vapors. All right, so we have Deez playing Akuma, of course, and AudioSlave playing.
AudioSlave playing Ryu, but Ryu has a beard here. I think that's going to give him extra power. I don't know if you've noticed, but bearded men are more powerful.
He's certainly playing her correctly. He's wearing the beard, and he's on the player 2 side.
I mean, yeah.
All right, here we go. We have
Akuma
going in.
Crush counter. That's a big damage and a lot of stage presence.
You see that?
Ooh, the delayed get up from Ryu is actually really good there. I feel like that overhead chop. Oh, that crouching heavy poke is really strong.
Close to stun right now. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna open him up? All right.
Good anti-air.
There you go. Read the grab.
There's the stun.
Yeah, you see that? Dave really likes going for that. That over. I don't know if it's an overhead. It's just a hop attack.
The hop attack. Yeah, he likes that. Especially, it's decently good against characters who are trying to poke your legs out. Like,
for sure. That is
like
also.
Ryu and Ken oftentimes are trying to poke at your legs. They're using that crouching medium kick to try and open you up for combos.
Yeah, and then it just avoids it. It also. What I like about it is that it avoids the grab situation. So
his anti-airs are so crisp right now.
All right, here we go. Side switch. Sausage.
The sausage. Yeah.
All right. Oh,
just gotta start our new, some new FGC terminology here.
No, I don't think that'll fly.
The sausage, the tossums.
The secret sausage. Oh, here we go. Side switch into, misses the combo.
That's a dropped combo.
That's okay. Resets into a cross up.
Resets into a cross up, into a stun, into death.
And game 1 goes to Deez.
Yeah. This is really strong.
Oh, he looks pretty solid.
Pretty solid play from Deez here.
Oh, and he breaks a streak. Player 1 side
is that all your fists are capable of.
It's representing player 1 side with 1 win.
Akuma just has BM lines against everyone else in the cast.
Does he? Oh,
he insults everyone when he beats them.
Pretty angry guy.
I mean, I'd be angry too if my base costume made me look like a lion or a flower.
A flower, that's right. All right, here we go. So we have Deez cornering AudioSlave at the moment.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do to get out? Or let's see. Oh,
he's
yeah,
trying to poke at those legs, just like we said. Ooh,
oh,
that
gotta
standing heavy kick. It misses on people who are crouching, which crouch blocking it's a real thing. It's a good option.
Now, right now, I'd like to see the AudioSlave just not back up so much, but kind of push Akuma back into the corner.
I know earlier he was talking about how that's his one weakness, or that's his main weakness, is that he plays a little frightened, and so he backs up to the corner.
Yeah, that's a habit you want to...
It's a habit that you really want to break. The corner's so powerful. The corner's your friend, and you want to have your opponent in there.
All right, speaking of which, we have Deez pushing...
That was a weird trade there.
All right,
you see those count...
Oh, does that hit? No, it doesn't. He's blocking.
Oh, that's a block.
Just ran into activation.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna pressure him.
A V reversal. Oh, and a game goes to Ryu. AudioSlave here.
All right, what's the opening? Hadouken. EX Hadouken. Spins a meter right off the bat.
Yeah. It does a lot of damage and has 2 hits, which is half decent, but I don't know why you'd start with it over.
Why not? Just do it.
Just do it.
I mean, like you don't expect the other player to jump and get the start. Sometimes you do.
I really want to see Deez start canceling his anti-airs into the demon flip. That's what I see a lot of Akumas doing. You can get the hard knockdown off the demon flip punch if you do your back heavy anti-air into demon flip punch. That was Season 2 though. I don't know how Season 3 Akuma works. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I was talking to Deez and he was mentioning how many like a lot of things have gotten nerfed from Akuma. Such
Absolutely.
As, like right there, the grab.
The grab
instead of going into a loop, right?
Dash meaty. Yeah,
it doesn't work anymore. And also that hop attack where he kind of hops and like slams you on the ground.
Grab the V reversal. That was sweet.
That's smart. One more game
that shows a lot of foresight from the player.
Yeah, he saw the V reversal. He felt that he's gonna do it and just did go for a tick grab basically.
Yeah, he knew, and that really just takes a lot of understanding of how the mechanics of the game work.
Yeah,
and an understanding of your opponent.
Yeah, that's a good read.
It's a really good read. That double hit punch into DP. Seems interesting. I see AudioSlave ending a lot of his combos with the Dragon Punch, and I'm not sure whether that's what most Ryus do in order to keep their Oki.
Damage. Yeah, it's hard to tell because you don't really see very many Ryus anymore. Daigo switch
to Guile,
Guli, and then
Guile. Oh, the demon! Oh, that's so hype.
That's sick. Does it kill
this? I don't think it will kill.
Just look at the damage.
Very close.
All right, one more.
That was a really sick demon. And the crush counter sweep.
Oh, there we go.
He caught him pressing buttons.
Is that 2 or is that 3?
That's 2 for Deez.
Okay, there we go.
On to the last game.
What do you think? AudioSlave needs to do to turn this around?
That's a really tough question. I mean, I think that what this has come down to is less about. This is less about the character matchup, and I'm seeing a lot of experience differential here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm seeing that again. There's that. We're seeing an experienced player playing against someone with maybe not significantly less, but some amount less matchup experience, game experience in general.
And as you mentioned before, you said that AudioSlave was like a student of these. So like,
exactly.
So if you're a student, if you're the teacher, you would know their habits. Or
absolutely, you'd know their habits. You'd know how to bait out what they're doing. You'd know that AudioSlave likes to back up, and so you can pressure him into the corner.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, and that's a kill. That was a really good use of 1 bar meter to get the kill.
Yeah, that's smart.
I mean, like they say for Dragon Ball Z, don't spend your meter unless it's gonna kill or combo.
Yeah, and then you save it for like just 3 level 3s.
Save it for raw level 3s.
2 level 3s. Alright, so here we go. Okay,
both these characters have V skill parries.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of parry footsies there.
Absolutely. The thing about it is, Akuma's parry has 2 set follow-ups, whereas Ryu's parry you can combo out of.
So I don't think Ryu's counter, like parry, is as strong as.
I don't think it's as strong as Akuma's. I think that I think that Akuma's you can actually use without actually parrying an attack to get the follow-up to launch them, especially with the kick follow-up to the parry.
Yeah, quite often I see a lot of Ryus go for a parry like as an anti-air, but the opposing player would recover enough to like do a hit or throw before Ryu can even uppercut or whatever.
The other thing about Akuma's parry is he does take gray life when he parries an attack.
That's true, yes.
He doesn't just fully parry the attack, he takes recoverable damage, but damage nonetheless. And there's the 3.
Yeah, Deez ties it up. Well, not ties it up, but like ties up the knot.
Deez, yes. He wraps that knot up.
I believe one of either you or me are playing up next. Or
I believe it will be probably...
Actually, you know what? Maybe it's Bobby. I hope it's Bobby.
Who's up next? Okay.
Oh,
that is me. So I will be back on commentary at some other point, but I gotta go beat up a buddy.